From Leonardo DiCaprio to mass protests to a viral dead fish in the Senate. It's the salmon showdown that has the world hooked. So what in the pan-fried fillet is going on?
Nature laws under attack!
Stand up!
Toxic salmon!
There's been drama.
Why are you pushing a species to the brink of extinction? You're a pack of mongrels.
A celebrity cameo.
Urgent. Help save the Maugean skate.
And a large dead fish in Parliament.
Have you sold out your environment credentials for a rotten, stinking extinction salmon?
All in an effort to stave off this.
The bill be now passed.
The government, backed by the coalition, rushing through new laws to ensure salmon farming can continue in Tasmania's World Heritage listed Macquarie Harbour. A move the salmon industry claims will safeguard the livelihoods of 400 Tassie families.
That's bullshit. That is spin doctor stuff.
The 22 jobs, I'll say that again, the 22 jobs in Macquarie Harbour.
So how do we get here?
Nature laws are under attack!
It all began in 2023 when 3 environmental groups penned letters to the Environment Minister calling for a review into a decade-old decision approving the expansion of salmon farming in the harbour. Their mission, to ensure the survival of a prehistoric fish called the Maugean skate.
Big salmon corporations that are polluting the marine environment down in Tassie and driving an ancient, iconic fish species, the Maugean skate, into extinction.
But in order to conduct a review, all salmon operations would likely have to be paused.
The industry would have to be suspended overnight.
And this new law puts a stop to all that by preventing the government from reviewing environmental decisions more than 5 years old.
I mean, you can't have a position where jobs could simply disappear overnight because of a bureaucratic reassessment.
But opponents say it's not just about the salmon.
This is much, much worse.
It could be salmon farms today and gas projects tomorrow.
This carve-out for the salmon industry actually creates a weaker set of environment laws.
It opens the door to more carve-outs, more loopholes, industries that pollute, extract and destroy.
It doesn't water down any of the other environmental protections that we have in place.
And as for the skate...
We know that the science has told us that the number of skate is at the same level that they were in 2014. You need to listen to the science.
The salmon corporations are laughing all the way to the bank. It's nature that's going to pay the price.
Eloise Carr leads the Australia Institute Tasmania and is with us now. Eloise, lots of people at home probably don't think much beyond salmon other than that it's from Tassie, it's tasty, it's in the supermarket, might be on special. But why should they care about this?
The law that passed through Parliament last night is not only an attack on nature, it's also an attack on our democracy. It will reduce the ability for citizens, in fact for anyone, whether you're a minister, an environmental group, a civil society organisation or anyone at all, to be able to trigger a review under our national nature laws.
The government says it's just trying to protect the jobs of hundreds of families. Is that true?
The industry has been exaggerating their economic significance for a very long time. Their own website now admits that there are 60 jobs on the west coast of Tasmania that are based in the salmon farms in Macquarie Harbour. There are another 60 that drive in and drive out, meaning they don't live in the community. The opposition has announced that they would be looking at cutting 41,000 public servant jobs, and that is apparently okay because apparently there's plenty of jobs around for those public servants. This isn't about jobs. This certainly isn't about paying tax because the Australia Institute has looked at the tax and no tax has been paid, no corporate tax has been paid by this industry since 2019. And over that same period, over $4 billion worth of fish have been sold. I just want to remind people the Maugean skate is recognised for its World Heritage value because of its link to the dinosaur era. It is an incredibly special little animal that glides through the ocean. Its only home, Macquarie Harbour, is World Heritage listed. So if we are not going to draw a line in the sand to protect world heritage, when will we?
Eloise, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.
There's alarm bells ringing in my head when laws like this get passed so quickly, and then the law is that there will be no review on something that happened more than 5 years ago, if I'm to understand this correctly.
I'm with you on that. That's the bit I can't... I'm not going to weigh in on the back and forth about the Maugean scat. I don't know enough about that. But I just can't see how anyone wins from saying if a decision was made 5 years and 1 month ago, that's not reviewable. Yeah. Like if what you want to do is save that industry, and then fine, have targeted very specific legislation for that industry that says we're going to save it in this way. But that's blank. So the point that I think David Pocock was making that point, among others, but he was making it quite strongly. We don't actually know where that would end up, do we? Like the application of that to all sorts of government decisions. I mean, in this case, in the environmental space, who knows?
Yeah, it's kind of terrifying.
It just worries me. It would be good to hear an argument from the government about that element of it, because I feel like all the arguments about the salmon stuff, and if I'm right, it's bigger than that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it feels like it is.
Yeah.